How does one go from an internal world of struggle and chaos into living their most purposeful life? Everything that we supposedly thought was us living our dream life may come crumbling down due to a sudden shift in events. It can be that you have been in your dream stable career. It can be that relationship that you can't figure how. These shifts came all of a sudden, leaving us questioning daily. I used to be like that as well. I was happily married with a career I adored so much. But things happened. My dream life soon came crumbling down, which set me on a miserable path of depression for years. In short, I went deep into tarot reading and the spiritual arts, and I started to find my inner wisdom that helped me navigate out from the darkest moments of my days. And now, having guided over hundreds of people to find their inner wisdom and help them reclaim a life of purpose. Lisa came to me when her life was in chaos. She's in her 50s and she can't understand why she keeps on getting into abusive and toxic relationships. Everywhere she turned, everything kept reminding her of the past traumatic events of a broken marriage. She also had a baby son then when this happened 20 over years ago. When she came to me, she was involved in a toxic relationship with a married man and she felt terribly guilty. So I did a tarot reading for her, and by tuning into my intuition and guides, through the reading, I saw the Seven of Swords and Hierophant. The combination of these two cards shows deceit and broken tradition, which shows that the relationship wasn't genuine. She came to me with so much guilt about it and was very worried. While she knows about it, she seems to keep attracting people like that and can't break out from it. As I coached her further, I read that this was because of the past traumatic relationship which didn't heal, and she subconsciously had this wound in her of not trusting men ever again. This subconscious programming was deeply rooted in her internally, and it reflected on the outside world. Not trusting was in her subconscious mind, and that's why she kept on attracting people who aren't trustworthy. Knowing that, we worked together on breaking the cycle, guiding her to heal her own internal energy through self-love, meditation, and manifestation techniques. Months later, she told me this. She successfully went past the hurdle and told him that she needed to end things off, as it wasn't healthy and didn't want to get involved in the relationship, even though they had some real connection. With that, she's in a good space now, and she attracted someone she connected with, which blossomed into a loving relationship. Not only that, her work flourished as well. The state that she is in now is completely different. Her energy changed. She became vibrant once again, and she is now living her best life ever and has healed. Another client of mine, her name is Alicia. When she came to me, she was feeling depressed about previous relationships she had. Her value system was all about connection with people and having fulfilling and meaningful relationships. While she knew what is supposed to be done right and that she should leave this toxic relationship, the need for acknowledgement from the other party was very strong. So not being able to portray her values and ideas over to the other party made her miserable, and this kept bothering her. Whenever she got a text from the previous partner, she would go on feeling the need for acknowledgement, as they once used to be very loving. So I did a reading for her, and the main thing that showed was to tell her to focus on shifting and changing her energy. There was also a misalignment in her value systems, the need to be acknowledged, and the need to want people to be happy. She needed to heal from that. So with that, I taught her to shift her energy within. I told her to focus on the now and focus on self-love. With meditation, self-love reflections, and awareness of her emotions, she shifted her energy. She found her self-worth and she healed. And here's what she told me. I used to get very triggered whenever I received messages from my ex, but now I no longer feel this way. It's really interesting how all this works. I understood while my value system is that of connection and that I still loved her, I needed to protect myself as well. I'm more calm now, and I want to focus on using what I went through with Yen to also focus on manifesting a new flourishing relationship. Just a while ago, she said, a new person was trying to get together with me. Now, if you're still watching this, I want to tell you that it is possible. And it is by tuning into yourself internally and finding your inner wisdom. If you are curious and want to know what this is all about, then continue watching. Hi, my name is Yen, and I'm more than a tarot reader. I'm also a life coach, and I help people navigate through the chaos in their lives and reclaim a life full of purpose. When I was young, I always thought spirituality was something I'm aligned to. I got into tarot readings naturally, and I was really young, and I seemed to be able to accurately read people really well. I was told often, if I was put in a room of total darkness, I would be able to find the light. Years went by, and having guidance from different masters, I went even deeper into the spiritual arts and found passion in it. When I read people, their story is always in my mind, as though there's a film running through my thoughts. And this is how I'm able to read deeper into a person's life, from the past, present, and future. While I understand that this may not be something common to people, there seems to be a lot of people who need help, especially in this highly competitive and stressful society. We not only have to live up to society's standards, but we have to live and breathe for our own survival. People give me their problems, and I seek tarot readings as a guidance to ask questions on current situations that they are facing. Each and every time it's been very satisfying and transformative on their results. After guiding hundreds of clients, having them gain their inner wisdom, and having them see tremendous results, be it in their relationships or career, I share this with you now because I know how tough it is. When one is at crossroads, feeling stuck, worried, or feel like their world is crumbling down because of bad past traumatic experiences, I realize that knowing is one thing, but being able to calm yourself and respond to the situation stems deeply from self-change and self-love. And that comes from shifting your own internal self, from disempowering beliefs to that of empowering ones. Like a switch in your mind that allows one to start surfacing from the darkness, to see the light, and to thrive. I call that finding your inner wisdom. If you would like to seek your inner wisdom and get out of the downward spiral, or break free from attracting what you don't want and reclaim a life full of purpose, I'm inviting you to join my online Inner Wisdom Shifting from Pain to Abundance workshop. There's a link around this video. Click on it and I shall see you soon so that I can guide you on how to do that. See you where the light is.